wanna go home. I wanna go home. I don't know which road to go. It's been so long. I just know I didn't used to wake up feeling this way, cussing myself every damn day. People have really gone and lost their way. They all just do what the TV say. I wanna go home.
Hi, and welcome to this first video in a series about mental health issues, sadness, loneliness, grief and depression, or as we named it, the war on depression. And with these series of videos, we would like to share our thoughts, ideas and theories about these topics. Because we notice that many people suffer from the consequences of mental health issues, sadness, loneliness, grief and depression without being able to find proper support to find some relief or even a solution of these issues. So this is our first video on these topics and I'm very enthusiastic to present them to you. A well-known author suffering from depression once stated that depression is, I quote, suffering from lack of love. And I can relate to that. And to be clear, I have experiences with depression myself, so the content in these videos is also my story and my experiences about overcoming depressive thoughts and worse. So to put it briefly, depression is suffering from a lack of love. We will delve into this much deeper as we continue our video series. Just keep this statement in mind if you like. First, let's talk about a song I recently came across. In this song, At the Brink of War, also known as I Wanna Go Home, the singer-songwriter Oliver Anthony makes a powerful statement against day-to-day society and mentality. He mentions suffering from mental and physical issues, and he doesn't know which way to go. And in this song, Oliver Anthony proclaims he wants to go home. I would like to dive a bit deeper into the theme of not feeling at home. Many people seem to relate to this song and the thought of not feeling at home. People can relate to this desire to go home, wherever this home may be. Let's start with this statement with respect to the longing for home. The mother of all mental issues is homesickness. All mental sickness emerges from the longing for home. Not home as where your house is or your earthly family. Not specifically God as pictured by humans, although it's perfectly fine if you find strength in believing in a God as depicted in religion. I consider home to be unconditional love, or at least love, whether unconditional or not. Love is our true home. Love is where our heart is. Love is where we come from. Love is where we will return to. The battle inside us, reflected in the outside world, is the battle between who we display in daily life, fear, and who we truly are, love and self-love. We lack the connection with the home of unconditional love, which some of you may call God. I like to call it the all-integrating energy, or AI energy. Nothing artificial about that. Deep down inside, all of us are craving and longing to go home to unconditional love. Ask any human being to choose between love and fear, and most of us will choose love. Except the few beings on this planet that benefit from filling up their pockets by selling fear and keeping us afraid.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Still, most common people would choose love. I know I would. But we all still live in fear. Ultimately, we keep ourselves in fear because our lives and feelings are our own responsibility, as I will show you later on in this video series. We keep ourselves in fear with our thoughts. The fear of not being loved, the fear of another bill to be paid, the fear of rejection.
I just know I didn't used to wake up feeling this way, cussing myself every damn day. There's always some kind of bill pay. People just doing what the rich man say. I wanna go home.
So we feel lost, suffer from a lack of love, and get into an unhealthy state of mind we call mental health issues, which are hereby unofficially diagnosed as home sickness.
I just know I didn't used to wake up feeling this way, cussing myself every damn day. People have really gone and lost their way. They all just do what the TV say. I wanna go home.
We all want to go home. We all want to go where we belong to, and we know it deep inside. We only got lost. We spread breadcrumbs to find our way back to innocence while growing up. But the damn crows around us had an orgy with the vultures commanding them. And they cleared up all the breadcrumbs we had spread on our paths to find our way back home. Back to love, unity, connection, support, and mutual growth. So we cling to the last straws that are still worth clutching. The old dogs like Oliver sings about, or alcohol, drugs, toxic relationships, solitude. Thinking about disappearing from this world, preferably without leaving any trace. I've been there as well. I pray to whatever force in the sky wants to make me disappear through a dark hole in the ground without leaving any trace. And this prayer was not answered, and I crawled back up. Thank God. Reconnecting myself with the part of home that resonates with me, self-love. Which is not easy when you feel less than dog shit sticking to your boots, but it can be done. Because you are not alone, although you may think you are. You are not alone in struggling through this dark night of the soul, longing for home. Others are going through this same tunnel, and others went ahead of you and found the end of this tunnel without having to disappear into a dark hole in the ground. Going home is about self-acceptance, about not thinking negatively about yourself because you feel you do not belong here in this shithole we call human existence, or what we made of it. One of my most important insights was my realization that I don't have to feel at home in this existence in the flesh. I don't have to blame myself for not feeling at home while being in the body, on this planet, in this society with many people I truly do not understand and those who do not understand me. I don't have to blame myself. I only must accept that it is okay not to feel at home because this is not my home. I'm on a journey into human land. I'm only traveling a nomad in no man's land. This is not my home. And sometimes when people like me are on a journey abroad, it's okay to feel homesick. I'm just feeling homesick every now and then while being on vacation in vulture land. But one day, when the time is right, I can go home and reunite with the place I truly feel safe. Until then, I try to find and flourish on the memories of back home that I still have inside. The memories of unconditional love, my true home. And one day, I will return there. To feel the ultimate embracing of light again, which I miss so much in human existence. Until then, I will do my utmost to reflect on home during human existence. To create an environment of people around me that resonate with this feeling of home as much as possible. So I can feel this memory of home inside me. Until I'm ready to go home with a smile on my face and fear buried a long time ago as an old friend who passed away when the time was due. Yes, we are on the brink of war. But this war is mainly about to start or has already started inside us. The war between fear and love. Between self-rejection and self-acceptance. Between dark and light inside ourselves. Leading to disappointment. leading to despair, leading to deep regression in your past, leading to depression. I will see you back in our next video, number 2 in the series War on Depression. Thank you for now.
If it weren't for my old dogs and the good Lord, they'd have me strung up in the psych ward. 'Cause every day living in this new world is one too many days to me. Son, we're on the brink of the next world war, and I don't think nobody's praying no more. And I ain't saying I know it for sure. I'm just down on my knees begging the Lord to take me home.